From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Well, what doesn't hang around Oklahoma this time of year is rainfall, but this is an exception to the general rule. Last year, we were praying for a raindrop. This year, we've got billions of raindrops for some folks, and there's still a few that haven't received very much rain. But you can see over the course of the last week, and really it was this strip of heavy rains that went from central Oklahoma into just south of Tulsa. That was late Saturday night, Sunday morning. This area was last night into early this morning. So again, just really peppering the Oklahoma area, except southern Oklahoma. Notice Texas. I'm going to talk about Texas because Texas is not having a really good summer, but we are as far as getting some rain. Went overboard in a few areas, literally, but some of the heaviest rains coming in from around Skytook, Talala, extending to the south side around Veneta in Craig County, then through northern portions of in Delaware County, and then extending back down to the south, and you can see a lot of Rogers and Mays County covered as well as Delaware County. So that goes all the way back out to Pawnee County. So congratulations to you guys. To the south, though, not much rain. Some folks are okay because we've had quite a bit of rain in the last 30 days. We'll talk more about that over the next day or two. So again, good strip of rain for folks down south, not so much so. So did that help the lakes? Because of Skytook Lake? Skytook Lake went up about 1/2 to 3/4 of a foot, but still way below. And unfortunately, Copan, still, we can't get real heavy rains to get, we hate to say flooding, we don't need that, but we do need almost a flood to get these lakes back up. The rest of us are doing fine to above normal. So again, for this time of year, most is good. Down in Dallas, 23 days in a row with 100+ degree readings. Dallas has not been happy. Shreveport, probably folks have been even less happy. And when you're in Louisiana and get 106 degrees for the actual temperature, you know something ugly is happening. The rest of us enjoying 70s and 80s today, and that's all that rain-cooled air that we had. In the deep south, 100 in New Orleans. I mean, New Orleans, yeah, that's just wrong. But if you think that's wrong, go to Portland, where folks are probably going, what? That can't be right. 108 degrees. That's all part of this ridge of high pressure, this hot air. And so that is still hanging out west. I shouldn't say still. It's just kind of blowing up out there. And now it's going to make a trek over into Oklahoma as we go toward the weekend. So that'll enhance our temperatures. As Thursday's kind of the transition day. We'll have really good weather tomorrow and again on Wednesday. But then on Thursday, it just starts getting hot. And then they're going to park itself across the Midwest, and then as it does so, it's going to leave us with just sultry days, light winds, a little bit of tropical moisture coming in out of the Gulf. Could be enough to scatter a few showers in South Texas. Heaven knows they'll take a cloud right now. But this really isn't going any place as we work our way into late next week. So that means an extended period again of very, very hot weather. So we're going to have to deal with that. So I'm happy right now. You will be too for the next couple of days. Then after that, I don't know if you're going to look like me. It's going to be a sad mustache is all I can say, because it isn't going to be real pretty. Heat index values are going to be awfully high as well. So that's something else we'll deal with besides the temperatures. We could be pushing 105 to 110. Right now it is a great night. 73 degrees, northwest wind at 3. 62 is a dew point, and that's been hovering in the upper 50s and low 60s. Our temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. So just nice. Most of the state is in the same boat. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, 50s to low 60s. And then tomorrow afternoon, great. Temperatures in the mid-80s. A few rows, we call it fair weather cumulus rows. You might see a few weather cumulus clouds around. So quiet, 62, and we're going to say fantastically quiet. And by the noontime, you could almost be going out for lunch and not sweating. Now, what's the odds of that this time of year? Pretty high tomorrow. 80s in the afternoon with partly mostly sunny skies. And the word stupendous. Do we say that very often? No. That's not very often. I never say that in August. And then we're looking good into Wednesday. There's that transition, and then there we go back again to computer language, 101110001.